Hey guys, this is Mugatu. Today I will be picking the KABA ExperT, which is 4 rows of pins for a total of 22 pins. We have 2 coming from the sides, 2 coming from the top, left and right. Most of the driver pins are T-pins, meaning you need to pick them twice. So without further ado, let's get to picking using fairly heavy tension. And I'll be using this homemade pick for the bottom row, and the other one I have for the top row is just slightly higher. Click on 3, click on 2, click on 1, 5, click on 1 again, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all feel springy, that's good. Check on the right side, 5, 6, everyone is springy. To the top, 1, click on the first on the right, click on the second on the right, click again on the first, second is good, third, click on the fourth, nothing on 5, 2, 3, click on the fourth on the left side, 5, The clicks are somewhat obvious at the beginning, and the further you go, the more subtle they become. Click on 1, 2, 3, 4. Some nice click on 5, 4. Third one needs a tiny lifting. I'll use this high hook. Alright, just that one click. Push it any further and it's overset, and you need to drop a lot of stuff to come back to this point. Alright, back to the side pins. 1, 2, 3, 4 small click, 5 small click, 6, 4, 5, and 6 like to exchange a bit. Alright, click on the fifth on the left side, second, fifth one again, gave some slight core movement. The right side. Back to the top. Small movement while touching number 2. Another click out of 5. click out of 2, click out of 1. So the left row seems to want to, it's going to be set soon enough. Tiny click out of 6, top left. Nothing on top right. Already click, something dropped. Click out of 2, 3, 6. Alright, click out of 3. Alright, so now the left side feels completely set. Nice click out of pin 1, click out of 2. Ooh. Nice click out of 2 on the right side, out of 3, something out of 6. On the left side, everybody's still set. Alright, back to the top. Number 2 needs a tiny push. Can't switch. Well, that doesn't help. No, that's too much tension. Something's off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 6 keeps giving me that tiny click, but I'm not sure if it's just my pick slipping off. Alright, let me check the bottom pins. Maybe something moved. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. So I'm guessing we're getting near because most of the pin feels set, but it's not giving up, so. Number 4 gave some more movement. Oh, the left side is still good. Pin 1, 2, and 3 on the right side feel good. 4 still have spring, 5 still has spring, and 6 too. So someone's preventing further contact. Oops. Don't have much choice to start being a bit more insistent on those pins and risking oversets, but otherwise nothing's happening, so. Not sure who's holding us back. Well, I mean, I do have my suspicion, but the pin number 4, 5, 6 on the top left row are particularly hard to pick. I'll try slacking just a tiny bit tension. I heard a few things drop. Maybe someone was overset. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nothing changed on the left row. Pin number 2 is too stiff. Alright, tiny click. Three, 4. Oh, 4 gave a nice click. 6 also. Oh, felt some core movement touching 5. Alright, now 4, 5, 6 are set. I think we only have the top left to deal with. Here we go. KABA ExperT. Now for the very fun part of getting this thing. Yes, I will indeed attempt to get a KABA ExperT fully pinned. We'll see how that goes. It's usually very entertaining, to say the least. Move some picks out of the way. So, as you can see, I won't turn it completely because the driver pins are small enough to shoot in the keyway unless you insert some kind of bar to do a full 360, but I won't risk it. So try and keep everything in focus. I might have to, yeah, give me a second. I'll try to put the camera facing my workstation because okay, so if I keep everything on the mat, I should be good not to miss anything. Sorry if it's not the ideal. So this is in the middle of the screen. All right. just lock this back up before anything happens. You can see it's fully complete. Lock it back up. It works fine. And to get this, there is a screw to remove from the top. This is just a housing, there's nothing to it. This is where all the magic happens. Within this is 22 pins arranged in 4 rows. Pretty impressive stuff, if you ask me. Alright, so the method I've been using is putting this, the top of the plug on the segmented follower, like so. I do need to uncrimp this part. Alright. And I've had to drill off these 2 sections that were punched in and preventing the outer sleeve from moving back and forth. Right under this silver sleeve is all the springs, so you want to do this in a very slow and organized manner. Don't need that. So the springs will try to fly out in that direction, so I have to be as you can see, the first chamber is coming out here. There will be one here, another one that's here, and another one on that side. So you're always dealing with at least 2 chambers at a time. So you need to pull that plug down very slowly. Which can be quite a pain, as you can see. There we go. Oh, spring 1. Alright. I'll just put the springs in my tray. Another spring. So that would be the bottom right, chamber 6. Take the time to show you just for the beginning. These are the kind of pins you're dealing with. Very small, tiny tip. All right. And these are the focus for me. There we go. The famous T-tip drivers. And this I said was number 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So I'll try to get this done in here. Or this is chamber. This is top left. Needs a little bit more. Alright, some springs are coming out. Another whoop. Alright, what was I saying? This is top left. Top left in the 5th minute du tour 4-5. Trying to move down the shell, it's not helping. Okay, so I'll be doing another version of gutting using a sleeve. Just to remove the springs without making too much of a mess. As you can see, there's always a chamber over another chamber, so it's quite easy to make a mess and forgetting which side you're on too. I felt the spring fly in my hand. Right here. There are one here. One here. Another one here. I can pull on the sleeve. So we have quite a few chambers showing already. I forgot a spring on this one. I'll keep on gutting, I'll deal with it later. There we go. You just need to absorb the initial springiness of the spring. After that, it's not so much of an issue to gut the thing. The spring here. Follow or get out. I need to get this spring here. So many springs. No worries. I'm very good at finding these springs. And I think that is it. I've left one spring in this chamber here, but as you can see, I have two springs. Alright, so next is gutting this via the sleeve without the springs. It's a bit easier. So we have the top right first here. On top first. I'll be placing them afterwards. Just make sure I don't mess everybody up. This is bottom right. This is bottom left. And next we have top left second. First on the top right. Just making some space not to mix them up. Because those pins are tiny. Next up we'll have, alright, second bottom left. Bottom left I said. spring is gonna pop soon. And this is bottom left second. I do have a picture of the guts in their correct order if I ever screw everything up too much. Get that spring. Ooh. And this is top left third. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoop, something's not right. This is top left third. What did I just put there? Oh crap. So this is the correct top left third. I don't know what this is. I'll come back to it. See who's not in its place. Alright, bottom left third. We have bottom right third. Stop rolling around. Alright, push back a little bit. Got a spring coming on soon. Gotta watch out for that one. This is top right third. Alright, so the spring came out, but just flew on me. And this, I said, was top right third. Top right third, meaning that would be top right second. Alright. Next we have top left right. Top left whip. Yeah, that makes sense, but then this one's not the right place. That's the 6. Alright, next. Bottom right fourth. Something interesting about that one. The KABA ExperT is the successor of the KABA Quattro, and what they did as a major change, if we can call that major, is this pin right here. Try to catch it. And the only difference this pin has is a flat nose. It's a max lift. But if you try to insert a KABA Quattro key inside the KABA ExperT, it will bump against it and would not be able to pass through. The tip of the blade of the keys are made so with the ExperT that they can overlift these flat pins, where the Quattro cannot. How much time is left on that recording? Oh man, 3 minutes. I gotta go for it. Go, go, go. Chamber 5, bottom right. So that's one row. 4th, top right. 5th top right. Fifth top left. And we have 4th and 5. That's a lot of pins. Try to arrange that just a little bit. It's not going to be a pretty well presented, but my phone's about to cut off the recording, so just want to show you that everything is there. Can I take this off without bleeding to death? Here you have all the plugs with the milling so that the key pins can rest on it. Lock body, just very excellent tolerances. Everything is, there's no slack in there. Let me show you the pins. So as you can see, well, sadly the drivers aren't in the correct position, but I think 20 out of 22 have the T-pin shape, and you have these max lift, these minimal lift key pins that have a tapered end. So if you push too hard on them, you'll just be oversetting stuff and dropping other stuff. And well, this was a long video, but I'm glad I've done it on tape. This was the KABA ExperT with Full House 22 pins, picked and got. Have a nice day.